Hey guys, it's Gabrielle Finelli, your diamond leader. Today, I wanted to make a video that is much needed for us right now in this weird season of the holidays. And for some people, it's like so easy to enroll right now. And then for other people, it's so not. And I just want to go over some tips and some statistics that are really going to blow your mind and help you understand why, you know, doing a certain number of things every day is going to get you distributors, get you customers, get those potentials to actually seal the deal. So putting this into perspective for you, there's a national sales statistic website that I can give you guys. But the statistic said, there was a few of them, and one of them that blew my mind and made me think like, oh my gosh, wow, like this is why we message so many people and follow so many people. So say you message 100 people a day. Well, some people, they don't get on Instagram all the time, or they don't really notice their notifications. So you message 100 people in a day. Half of those people, so we'll say 50 out of those 100, probably won't message you back. They'll either read and not respond, or they won't read it until a couple of days later. And then so you have 50 left. So then we'll say about 30 of those people will respond that day, and you'll give them, like the options of what they can do as a product model or a product tester, whatever you use. And then they'll either stop replying to you or they'll say no. So then that leaves us with 20 people. So out of those 20 people, 10 will say yes, and the other 10 will say, I have to think about it, or when I get paid next week or on Friday. So then you have 10, okay? So out of that 10, maybe one, the statistic, that's such a hard word for you to say. The statistic says that maybe one out of those 10 will sign up that day. So you think, oh my gosh, we do all this work and only one person a day is going to sign up. That's not true, because based off of your wording and everything else, you could get way more than one. But think about it this way, okay? So there's, we'll go with 30 days in a month. If you get one customer per day, that is 30 customers. Say you sign one distributor a week. So 30, divided by, let's say, we'll do it this way. I'm all into numbers, guys. You know me. 30 divided by 4 is about 7 customers under each of them. Obviously, you're not going to put all of them, but you can make $400 just in fast start bonuses if you get one customer a day and then put those customers under your new distributors, fast start them, get your bonus. Think of all of the people that have really low volume that need some help with customers so you can promote. You get one customer a day. That's 30 customers a month. And then you get 30 customers every month for a year straight. That's 360 customers a year. Okay, just from getting just one customer a day. Okay, so this is why, it takes a little bit of time and effort to message 100 people a day. But it's worth it, because if you can enroll just one customer a day, at the end of the month, you're going to look back and be like, oh my gosh, I have 30 or 40 LCs right now. So how do we make those statistics go up? How do we seal the deal faster and better? There's a couple things that people have studied and looked at to make your rate go up and the percentage go up. So number one, obviously this is just something that everybody knows already if you've been a distributor for more than a month, is the fortune is in the follow-up. So according to the same sales website, it takes 4 to 5 times of being followed up with to get somebody to actually become a customer, or become a distributor, or buy whatever, that they're being sold to. So I think that's where a lot of us miss out on the sale. How many of you have talked to somebody like twice and about being a distributor, and then a couple months later you see they become a distributor, but not under you, and you're like, what in the heck? Well, what are the odds that you talked to that person twice, and maybe you didn't follow up with them a third time and talk to them and see if they wanted to sign? So when somebody messaged them after talking to you, you made them feel a little confident, about doing it, but you didn't follow up a third time. So the other distributor messages them, they're like, sure, I'm ready. Yeah, I already know all about it. I know what I'm supposed to do. So think of all the people you're missing out on because you're not writing their names down and you're not following up with them because you're too scared that you're going to offend them or annoy them or whatever. So typical takes 4 to 5 times of being followed up with. You don't have to follow up with them like 4 times in that one day. That's why we say you could use Fridays for your follow-ups, or you could pick a day. So say, this is something for you people like to be organized like me. Say you talk to somebody on Monday. I'm going to write, say like I talked to somebody on Monday. I'm going to write their name down on Wednesday if they like stop texting me or I sent my link. If I sent my link to them and they haven't replied back, I usually send a voice message and I'm like, hey girl, do you need me to help walk you through that? I actually just signed up to more product models and I really want you to get the discount. So let me know if you want it. And if not, it's okay. I can give it to somebody else. Like I usually say something like that. And if they still don't reply to my voice message, I'll put their name down on Wednesday and follow up with them again on Wednesday. I like to give people a little bit of space. Other people would disagree, but that's just what I do. Following up is definitely number one important thing that you want to write people's names down and write their numbers down. Like you're going to forget that you talked to that person. You're going to forget to follow up with them. Like don't tell me you're not. You are. You already do. We all forget to follow up with people. So make sure you're writing people's names down so you can follow up with them. The second thing is when you're talking to potential LCs, you definitely want to make sure you get their number. You want to send them a voice text when you're describing what a product model does. And you don't want to word vomit. So when I get their number, I'll usually ask them like, so tell me a little bit about yourself, whether it's a customer or a distributor, just so they feel kind of like personal, and then I'll relate to them, and then I'll send them a voice text and be like, so all you have to do is take hair, skin, nails for 3 months and send me a before and after picture of your hair, once a month, each of those months, or you can just send me one in the beginning, wait till the end, and your lashes will be growing as well, and so will your nails. So you're going to absolutely love the product. It's amazing. And then after I send the voice message, I'll send a before and after picture from one of my customers or from a page that has before and after pictures on it of people that use the hair, skin, nails. And that way that visual will let them see like, oh my gosh, this product really does work. I have a really good one where somebody texted me like their before and after, and then right under they were like, this product was amazing. I doubted it so much, blah, blah, blah. So sending before and after pictures and then voice messages, especially after that, when you say, so it retails for $55, but 3-month hair models get it for $33 plus free product credits. Did you want to grab that spot? I always send a voice message like when I'm describing what they do and the price, because it's weird. Like whenever you send a voice text, people tend to like relate to you more and trust you more, and make sure you're sounding like excited about the product. Don't be like, yeah, so it's $33, and let me know if you want to do it. Like they're probably not gonna do it. But yeah, so like I said, number 1 would be following up with people. It's gonna raise your rates. Number 2 is finding ways to be more personal. Like I said, sending a before and after picture with a voice text, asking before you even talk to them about the product or the business opportunity, telling them, hey, share a little bit about yourself with me. Because when you take that extra minute to do that, that's going to really like change it a little bit, because you're being more personal. And that way, when you go to follow up with them, if they talk about how, they have a kid, or they're planning their wedding, or they're studying for a final, you can follow up and be like, how was that final exam? You know, being personal when you follow up. Number 3, the biggest thing to be a game changer for you is to be consistent every day, because people are always, always, always watching you. So making sure that you're posting every day. I know you're like, Gabby, shut up. Like, I've heard this a million times, but do you do it though? Because I don't always do it. This is something that we have to get in our brains, is like, not just potential customers and potential distributors, but your team is watching you every day. So if you're telling your team to post 2 to 3 times a day or once a day, whatever, like if you're telling your team to post every day and post really genuine life posts and post a good product post, or post on their Insta story, you know, if you're telling your team to do that, but they see that you're skipping and you don't post every day, you know what I'm saying? If you're telling your team, you know, make sure your posts are personal and colorful and take time to do that, you know, and you're wondering why they're posting spammy stuff from Pinterest, it's because they're watching you, and they want to be as successful as you tell them that you are. So make sure that you're acting like that type of leader, you know, leading from the front, like I've said before. If you stand still, the people behind you are going to stand still. So if you want your team to message 100 people a day and sign 1 customer every day, you better be doing it. And I fall short with this a lot, you know, like, we have to be examples. We have to be passionate, you know, we have to be personal. It's just so important to be a really good leader. And I'm sorry, I'm going to rant. This is just my goal for the month, is being a really good leader. Being consistent, right? Number 3, being consistent with posting, because people are watching you. And then, oh my gosh, this is huge, posting before and after pictures on your Insta story. Making it like a pop post where you post the before and after, and then you save it and upload it and then put words with it. So when they click, it just looks like it was like, you know, putting like, oh my gosh, look at her results. She was a hair model, blah, blah, blah. Or look at her results. Oh my gosh, she lost 10 pounds on the cleanse. Being intentional with, whoever you're talking to, like about whatever product, this is something I've started to do, is like, say I've been talking to a lot of people about greens. I'll post a couple, like throughout the week, I'll post some before and afters with somebody who used greens, or a text from somebody who used greens, because people are always watching Insta stories and Insta lives. So making sure that you're being like personal with that. That way, you know, when you're following up with that person, you could even be like, oh my gosh, girl, did you see the result picture I posted on my Insta story? I thought of you because I know how badly you really want to be a cleanse model for me. And then they'll go look at it. You know what I'm saying? So being consistent, posting on your Insta story, you know, being personal. You guys know that I'm really huge on complimenting people and liking pictures whenever you follow people, just so that you're going to have more people follow you back, especially if your page is on private, because they're like, oh, who is this girl? She's just really nice and told me I was pretty, or she told me she liked my shoes, or something like that. So that would be like 3 really, really great ways to raise your numbers. You know, definitely always sending before and after pictures with voice text, posting them on your Insta story, being really personal about it and specific. Whatever people are interested in at the moment is that, and then that's what you're going to be posting on your Insta story that week. Acting excited, actually posting pictures of you using the products. If you don't use the products, why do you think somebody else is going to buy products from you that you don't use? You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody needs to lose weight. I understand. Not everybody needs to lose weight. Not everybody wants to grow out their hair. But actually using products and taking pictures with using your products, or putting up an Insta live of you making a shake in the morning or making your greens, people are always like, what in the heck is that green swamp stuff, you know? So like, you showing people you love them and use them, people are going to come to you. You know, if you're just posting pictures of other people holding products, or, you know, just challenge posts with none with you holding products, people are not going to come to you. So make sure that you're consistent, you're personal, intentional is the word. And staying positive throughout this whole process, and you will raise your numbers. I think one of the bigger things that I had to do this month, because I'm trying to go double diamond, is I took a poster board and I drew a giant double diamond chart, and I taped it on the back of my door so I could see it in the morning, so I could update my volume every day. And it's on this like blown up poster board for like $1 from Dollar Tree. And on another piece of paper underneath it, I put how many customers that I need. Like, I averaged it out how many LCs I need this month to go double diamond, and I write it on my calendar, my daily goals. It's like setting goals for yourself and not making excuses, and finding time throughout your day to just work the business. We're on our phones all the time. You don't have to message 10 people an hour if you don't have the time to, but you can sure as heck find time to message 2 or 3 people in an hour. You could pull your phone out, or when you're on your lunch break, you could send 3 messages out. When you're getting ready in the morning, you could send 5 messages out and follow 10 people. When you're, about to go to bed, you can respond to messages and like some pictures. Something else too for a lot of you college girls is if you have a laptop, you can get on Instagram on your computer, and you can't message, but you can follow and compliment people on their pictures while you're in class. If you're sitting in the back of the class, sorry that I'm like encouraging you not to pay attention, but if you're, everybody has that class. If you're in that class and it's boring as heck and you're just not, you're not feeling it, you're bored, and you have your laptop in front of you while you're taking notes, you can be going on Instagram and liking, complimenting people off of your computer. So there's always time for this, just make it work. I don't want you to change your life to make this business work, but you can change your business and your schedule to fit it into little slots and make it work. So those are just really great ways to raise your numbers, more so with LCs. But, even with DTs, like I said, Insta Story is huge right now. Every time I sign a customer, I'll post the email on my Insta Story and block out their information and be like, Emily just signed up to be a 90-day ThermoFit model. I'm so excited. Or ThermoFight, excuse me, we changed the name. ThermoFight model. I'm so excited for her journey. So people are seeing, like, potential distributors want to see that you're not like BSing them and that you are actually like finding success. So that's when I'll, that's something that's huge, is because they're watching you. So posting when you get customers. And then every time I sign a distributor, I'll introduce them on Insta Story and put a cute picture of them up and be like, I'm so excited to welcome this mom who wants to make $200 a month. Emily's going to do great. Or I'm so excited to welcome this college girl who's in a sorority and she's busy, but she needs to make $300 extra a month for her student loans. So excited to welcome Kaylee. Like something like that, Using Insta Story is so but anyways, I just feel like we can all be doing so much more. Like literally while you're in the car, instead of listening to music, why don't you put on a training video from YouTube? Or why don't you listen to some sort of self-development by, Grant Cardone or Zig Ziglar, or the book You Are a Badass, or something inspirational, even if it's like listening to scripture, like, or why don't you take time while you're in the car to pray to God about your goals, about what you're struggling with and how you're scared you're not going to be able to do it. Because literally God doesn't want people to sit and complain about their fears and their struggles and then not do anything about it. He wants to see you cry out to him, but then bust your butt and show him, like, God, I'm going to do everything I can on my part to work hard and make a difference with this business and make this happen. But I need you to give me the strength. I need you to get rid of my negative thoughts, and I need you to help me make this happen. So use your time wisely. While you're getting ready in the morning, listen to self-development, or while you're in the shower, listen to self-development. Your mind is such a powerful thing, and I'm not just saying that. So all of those of you who are promoting this month, take some time to really reevaluate your business and ask yourself, am I working how I want all of my new distributors to work? Am I working how I want my team to work? Because if you're not, that's exactly why they're not. So really excited for you guys. Let's raise our numbers and make it a goal to sign at least one LC a day and at least one DT a week. And you are going to be freaking excited at the end of the month when you do this and see all the bonuses and how easy it is to promote when we literally just push all the excuses aside and do what we're supposed to do consistently every single day. I love you guys so much. Let me know if you have any questions.